it's like the treasure of the Sierra Madre or something. You know, you go to thrift shops and you go to garage sales because you think you're going to find something that's, you know, real rare. And, you know, most of the time it's a total waste of time. But once in a while, you'll come up with something that'll whet your appetite.
It all works. Notice the rich, supple red English leather vintage interior, 40 years old, and still so well preserved. Amazing, isn't it? Yes, this is lifestyle to the poor and infamous. And now we get to the bonnet and the power plant. Actually, it's a really, really sweet car. Drives just perfect, tracks like a go-kart, handles flat corners, literally flat corners. Nothing handles like this, except the stealth jet fighter of our great U.S. Army.
Rev it up a little bit.
Huh?
How do you rev it?
How do you rev it? Ready?
Yeah.
And now we're going to rev the motor.
Yeah.
This car was owned by the original owner of Triumph of Chatsworth, and he non-professionally club raced it, SCCA, for about 2 years before he retired it and put it back to its present condition, and then stored it in his garage shortly after. I mean, the motor is not stock at all. As you can see, it's got heads, you know, the headwork, oversized valves, manual water injection. There's a lever inside the car on the passenger side right here that
I started record collecting
that
when I was
controls the intake of water to the intake manifold, and
collected comic books.
and helps vaporize the fuel. That was the old school technique to help the fuel vaporize. The water temperature never exceeds 170. Now that I put that custom fit flex fan, electric flex fan inside against the radiator. The previous cooling system was pretty inferior to that. It's got conies, coilovers, 5 wire spoked chrome wheels, knockoffs, powder coated roll bar, close ratio steering box, you know, and it's a brick car, so it's a little quirky and it needs constant tinkering, and it's there's always a couple of drops of oil underneath it, truthfully, but that's pretty predictable with these cars. She's just a great runner. And thus presents you one of the most unique, special, vintage resto mods from the early days. This car has not been through 7 owners and has been recently restored. This car was parked under blankets 40 years ago after the owner retired it. And that all the modifications were, with the exception of the flex fan and a couple of other minor repairs and this new top.
What does it come with?
Just as it was.
What does it come with?
It comes with a new cylinder head, a new starter, all old, and a slew of other parts and paraphernalia, photos, history, just amazing stuff. Amazing.